The answers to all those questions are hidden in the Quran, the answers of which have been found by science. But the Quran told them all 1400s years ago, like Big Bang, black hole Earth rotation, universe expansion, iron fingerprint, microbial activity and human creation. All these have been explained by Quran. This miracle of Quran is very interesting, as we know that there are total 8 planets in our solar system. But the interesting thing is this: the International Astronomical Union has identified 3 dwarf planets as part of our solar system. Means 11 planets. And this was already mentioned in the Quran. In the Quran, Hazrat Yusuf tells his father that he saw 11 planets in his dream. Not only that, you all know this very well, that we think with our brain, but the Quran says that the human heart also thinks. You have heard this thing that pumps blood in our body. Quran says that we think with it. Until now, everyone thought it impossible. But recently, there has been a new discovery, from which it has been found that there are 40,000 specialized cells in the heart, which is called sensory neurites. These cells think and feel independently. Science believes that water has come to this world through meteorites, and the Quran had told this earlier. And not only this, the Quran also says that every living thing is made of water. Now, science has found that the cytoplasm of the cell is also made up of 80% water. This miracle of Quran is also very interesting. On November 28, 1967, the sound of the whistle star was discovered. Here is that sound. It sounds like someone is knocking on the door. Quran has mentioned this star 1400s years ago. In this verse, the name of this star has been called Tariq. Tariq means to beat. If you consider this sound, you will feel as if someone is knocking on the door. In the Quran, this star is called the shining star. It was discovered in the 19th century, protects, but the Quran told him 1,400 years ago. Apart from this, Andriology has also been explained by the Quran with 100% accuracy. Apart from this, it is mentioned in the 6th chapter of the Quran that the people of Hazrat Ibrahim used to worship the sun, moon, and stars. Recently, archaeologists have discovered that the people of this region actually worship them. But the interesting thing is that knowledge was lost for thousands of years. Now recently, it has been discovered in the 20th century by modern science. When a person tells a lie, the part of his brain called the cingulate suicus is used. But the Quran has told it as always already. If he does not stop, we will surely pull his forehead hair, the forehead that is false and guilty. Also, man cannot control his eyeball. It is scientifically impossible for humans to do this, but when a man lies, so the pupils of their eyes are dilated. This means that you can tell from a person's eyes whether that person is lying or telling the truth, and this is also stated in the Quran. Apart from this, there are many miracles of Quran which will be discussed on another day. Now we know about a wonderful pattern of the Quran. The pattern of the Quran is so unique that knowing it, you will hold your head. Look at a verse of the Quran. The Quran says that there are 12 months in a year, and the word month in Arabic also appears 12 times in the Quran. Apart from this pattern is also very amazing. The death of the Holy Prophet is mentioned 3 times in the Quran. So the total number will be 63 because the Holy Prophet was also 63 years old. In addition to this, the death of the Holy Prophet has been mentioned in these chapters, and there is a meaning behind them, such as the number 40. The Holy Prophet also received prophethood at the age of 40. Similarly, this is chapter number 13. The Holy Prophet also spent 13 years in Makkah. Similarly, this is chapter number 10. The Holy Prophet also spent 10 years in Medina, and this algorithm will blow your mind. Allah Almighty says in verse 33 of Surah Al-Anbiya in the Quran,
وهو الذي خلق الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر كل فلكن يسبحون.
And he is the one who created the night and the day and the sun and the moon, each floating in a circle. This is the word
كل في فلك.
Now, if we separate all the letters of this sentence and combine the similar letters in them, You can see that these letters orbit each other like our solar system. The most interesting thing is that this sentence also means orbiting each other. Even if you read it backwards, it would still be the same sentence. Quran is indeed the most unique book in this world, but unfortunately today this book is lying in our homes for many months, and those who read Quran read it in Arabic language. Neither do they understand anything, they are just reading like parrots. Despite the answers to so many scientific questions in the Quran, why is no major scientist a Muslim today? We'll definitely answer. And stay connected with us for more such videos. Goodbye.